Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not. My name is Angel. I own Mama Olive's Creations. Today we're doing unboxing of my resin. I got two cases of it. And I'm sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. They are in their room playing with their little brother. And he's in his play. I got him it's like a big play area, so like it takes up like half of the room. But I got that for them to be able to have him in there because they always want to play with him, but I can't let him be in there because they've got small toys. But yeah, we're just gonna unbox these today and go from there because yeah, I need the resin out so I can continue making things because like I've got pieces that I need to finish the backs on. One is a keychain, like it's for next to the door and it says like family and home, and then you put a key ring on your keys and then it slides into it and it'll hold the keys up. So, and I have stain on my face. My hands are rough, but it is what it is when I'm trying to make a home out of what we have. I went and bought all of the bed, the wood material to be able to make 2 bunk beds, and I bought stain, I bought the sander, I bought a drill because the drill that we had is actually taking a crap. It's like on its last leg, like there's no saving it at this point. Like it's 3 years old. It's been used. It actually it finished the back room floor. My boyfriend used my impact for that because we have an impact driver and then we've got a drill, and the impact driver is actually the one that is taking a crap. But I got it 3 years ago, and I want to say it was 3 years ago when I got it. So it was, I know I got it from Walmart. Sorry. Kids were making him scream. So I need to see what that was about. But another thing that actually came with this order is my black shelves. So I got the collapsible shelves that collapse into 2 pieces and then it opens up and it's like 5 shelves. I bought those too. I got them for $20 on Temu. So, and they're literally the ones you can buy off Amazon. They were shipped from here in the United States. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get to this because you know I'm rambling and things are already falling out because the boxes are falling apart because they were in a poly mailer shipped with FedEx. They needed a signature, and I did sign for them because the poly mailer wasn't broken, but doesn't mean anything inside wasn't damaged. I'm gonna grab my Cricut scissors. There we go. So, there we go. Yeah, and they come with cups, the pumps. And I actually bought these from the same seller. I had bought a box of this, and then I bought UV resin. Never again will I buy Panda resin, UV resin. Never. Never again. But, so, I got the big one. I got the 64 ounce, half and half. So, 64 ounces of hardener, 64 ounces of epoxy, and then it comes with a bunch of different little stuff, like popsicle sticks for stirring, aprons that immediately go in my trash, table covers that immediately go in my trash, because I have a bunch of mats that I use. Another popsicle stick, but then like these scrapers, Lifesaver. Lifesaver. I absolutely love them. And then it comes with a bunch of gloves. Bunch of gloves. Even though I do have a box back there. So I don't really need those right now, but another scraper. And then they come with these little tiny cups. So that's a little beat up because of the box, but just come with these little tiny cups. I think I ordered some of these as well. That should be coming in a later pack. Another apron that goes right in the trash. And then 2 scrapers that we've never actually used these. I have no use for these, but we keep them. Don't know why, but we keep them. And then it comes with a bunch of mica powder, which it comes with. So it comes with black, red, blue, gold, purple, and green. And that is everything that's in the box. I'm going to open up the other one while I talk. Just because, why not? But that's, yeah, that's literally what came in the box. I have another glitter restock coming. Let me cut this open because it's going to make a bunch of noise when I do so. Anyways, I have a glitter restock coming as well. And everything I bought was ordered from Temu. The glitter is coming from overseas, but the epoxy, the shelves, actually, I will put up a picture. I got my UV, or not UV, my vinyl shelf. It's not even a shelf. It's literally like, it's a roll holder that you hang on the wall, but it also comes with door hangers. And I hung it on that back door back there. Because I need more space in my house. Just because we are a family of 6 in a 3-bedroom house, yes. But with littles, you have a lot of extra things like walkers, playpens, pack and plays, all of that stuff. And then I'm trying to run a business on top of it out of my house. Which, if you've been around here, you know, we live in a trailer. I've mentioned that before. But I need more room in my house, so I'm trying to order things that will, for 1, organize my house, and 2, make it so we have space in our house. Like the vinyl holder, because then that makes more room on this desk right here. Because I need it. I need the room. And it's not like, you know, we're hoarding things or anything like that. It's just like underneath this desk, we have a tote that we keep resin. All of our 3D print stuff is in a tote in our back room. There's a shelf on the other side of this desk that has yarn on it. There's a shelf over here that has yarn on it. In my closet, there's 3 bags of yarn. Underneath my bed, there is 9 totes of yarn. It's just running a business out of my home. It's hard. It's very hard to do with littles. Doesn't mean you can't do it, but it's very, very hard to do. And I'm just trying to make it at this point. And I'm just trying to organize everything and keep same with same, and popsicle sticks, scrapers. And then I'm going to combine the UV resin and put it in my, or not UV resin, my mica powder. and put them in my little mica powder folder back there. Which I'm just going to set that right there for right now. Yeah, so same thing, mica powder, UV resin, more gloves, more cups, and as you saw when I first opened the box, more cups, more popsicle sticks and scrapers, 2 more of these, the aprons, and the table cover. I don't like those table covers. These are the table covers I actually like the silicone ones. This one's just a really small one that came with my UV resin. We have big mats back there, but let me open this one. It literally is just, it's taped. I gotta open it. There we go. It's literally just like little silicone mats. But, because like one side is like matte and the other side's shiny, and the shiny side's the one that you use to actually lay things onto. But, yeah, I like these better because they don't rip. They peel up. You can clean them, put them back down. They're reusable. I like reusable choices when doing things, so roll that back up. But yeah, that's my resin. That is what we bought. It came in today. I know my boyfriend wants to get things done, because as of right now it's looking like we have 3 shows in June. And 1 weekend is a double booked weekend. One is Cheesetown Fest and Sugar Fest. I always do Sugar Fest. This will be my 3rd year. And then the year before, or Cheese Fest, I had signed up for Cheese Fest. I did not get to do Cheese Fest due to there being a tornado that went through Pinconning, because it's Cheesetown Fest in Pinconning, Michigan, and yep, a tornado ended up going through as I was driving to Pinconning. I was about 20 minutes away, and they called me and they're like, yeah, we're canceling because everyone is breaking down. Like, tents are flying. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to continue. I'm like, yeah, that's hunky-dory. I will turn around and I'll go home. Sorry, ran out of space. But, yeah, I was heading there. They called me and I'm like, yep, I'm heading home. I'm not gonna risk my tent flying, breaking somebody else's tent, my tent breaking. No. It wasn't happening. So, I ended up not being able to do Cheese Fest. We got to do Pumpkin Fest this last year. I was double booked that weekend. And what ended up happening was it was a great show. Because I was at the Midland Mall. He was at Pumpkin Fest. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. So, I told myself that once we did Pumpkin Fest and we made, I think, 10 times the booth fee, that I was going to make sure that I did Cheese Fest, Pumpkin Fest. I also do, in Pinconning, I do the high school band booster, which, you know, I know high schools don't make as much. They don't make as much as festivals and whatnot. But I get so much back from the community with doing Pumpkin Fest and Cheese Fest, because I knew I was going to be, you know, making that much. Or I make a lot of those shows after, you know, I made 10 times the booth fee just for Pumpkin Fest. I decided Actually, I think I made like 30 times the booth fee, but that's not the point. I decided that, I get so much back from the community just doing that show. I might as well, go and do the high school one, which is like, I think $40 or something like that. And I only make 3 times the booth fee back. But doing all of the other big shows makes up for it. It definitely makes up for it. And I'm just picking away at the plastic because I have an ADHD brain. I'm not diagnosed. I'm undiagnosed, but I know I am because I act exactly like everyone around me that is diagnosed. So I'm just going to continue picking away at the plastic while I talk. So I get so much back from the community, I might as well just do the band booster as well. I used to do my kids' school, my actual kids' school, and they raised the booth fee from like $30 to $50, and I didn't even make my $30 booth fee back. There was no way I was paying $50 because I made $15 that show. But they also had almost a whole room just crocheters. Like, they tried to space us out, but like there were so many crocheters that there was absolutely no way I was going to make my money back. There was no way. So, like, there's no way I was going to make it back up at that show. So, we're looking at more festivals. Right now I'm looking at the Mint. The Mint Festival, I think, is in St. John's. And honestly, I don't actually know how far St. John's is from here, but it's a juried show, so I know it's going to be extremely expensive to do. But I've also been wanting to venture out a little bit more and do juried shows. So, I don't know. But the problem is with juried shows, like, they only let so many in for those. And I do so many things, I don't know if I will be able to cut it and be able to get in. Because I do the UV resin. I do the 3D printing that's right here. I do the vinyl stickers. I do the paper products like bookmarks, which that one sucks to show. That was a horrible one to show, but like the bookmarks, that was a good one. And then I'm starting to do cards. I'm starting to do lanterns, like things like that. Like, I just have so many things that I do. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into a juried show without having a lot of problems. Of like, okay, well, you can only do this one, or you can do that one. You can't do both. Which sucks. Because I also, this is why. Because of my crocheted plushies, so many people do crocheted plushies. So I don't think I'm going to be able to actually get into a juried show with all of the other items, plus my plushies. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. I'm done rambling at this point. Yeah, I got nothing. So, if you like this type of content, please follow, like, subscribe, whatever the things are. I normally don't ask for a subscription or for you guys to subscribe, but figured I'd throw it out there. But I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.